So, hey guys, welcome to a new video. This video is called What If Deku Was the Solar God, which I really like this idea because, like, I really like the galaxy and stuff, all of the space. I really like space. So I feel like this would be a good idea, What If Deku was the Solar God, because by solar, it means like galaxy god, blah blah blah. He can like control moons, all of that stuff, moonbeam, sunbeam, whatever. I was planning on making maybe like, what if Deku was the moon god, or lunar god, or what if Deku was the sun god, or something. But then I decided to combine those two, or maybe Star God, together to make the Solar God. So one day Deku wakes up and he asked his mum if we could go to the doctor to see what his quirk is, and they go to the doctor, and the doctor says, I'm pretty sure you're quirked, this kid, but you seem kind of. Wait, what we start at? Wait, no, that's not it. So one day, a green hair woman said just wakes up and just sort of, like, just heard silence in the neighborhood. Until she stepped outside, there was like one asteroid in the ground. No one has noticed it for some reason. And it seems to be more like a crib type thing. She goes up to the asteroid, climbs up it, and sees a little baby inside of it. She picks up the baby, and thinks, I guess we should adopt it, because looks like no one else in this neighborhood has adopted it. So she goes to do all the little papers, all that stuff to adopt a child. And then she adopts the kid and calls it Izuku, and with Midoriya on the end. So his middle name is now Izuku Solar Midoriya. Just from his name, it sounds like he would get a strong quirk. And everyone, he just goes to school, and he sees this random kid. He thinks he's like above everyone else for some reason when he sees that kid. And he says to the kid, bro, what did you do to get above anyone? And then everyone else is just like, wait, isn't that like super hard for people to do? Just walk up to him and say that? And Bakugo's just like, shut up, you little, you little idiot. You were never this popular. Who said you could just walk up to me and say, who said you could? Well, I guess the world said you could. I could. And then he's just like, oh, I don't think the universe did. And then everyone else is like, hey, what's your name? And he says, my name is Izuku. And then we just say, and then they just like, what about your last name? Oh, my middle name and last name is My middle name is Sola, and my last name is Midoriya. And everyone's just like, wait, that's a cool middle name. It's probably gonna have like the strongest quirk out of us all. And Dicky's just like, wait, well, just because I have a cool name doesn't mean I'll get a strong quirk. And by this time, he's basically like, he's like 4 now, and he's basically like, well, he's 3, but he's like 2 days away from being 3. And he's basically like the same smartness of a 7-year-old. So that means he's pretty smart. And, for a 3-year-old. And so he like goes back, and like 2 days later he wakes up and says, "Hey Mom, can we go to the doctor to see my quirk?" And Inko's just like, "Sure." And then they go to the doctor, and the doctor's just like, "Wait, kid, you're not that. I don't really know. You have 1 joint in every toe instead of just your pinky toe. Only 2 joints in your fingers. That's kind of weird. He doesn't have 2 joints in his fingers. And you have fingers with weirdly bones. Like, weirdly shaped. So, what... I really don't know what your kid's quirk is gonna be, because this is like too complicated. If he even is gonna have a quirk, he might even not have a quirk. And 2 years later, Deku has a weird dream. It's about like this black hole and some random person saying, well, a black hole with it's like this black hole which is like a window, and you could see the full galaxy with it, every star. You could count them all if you wanted to, like the full entire galaxy. And you could see the sun, the moon, all the moons actually. You could see Jupiter, Mercury. You could see everything. And in this one, and the guy just says, my name is Solar. Wait, no, not Solar. My name is Mercury. I will teach you of how to control your new powers. Your power is called Solar, and you will be able to do anything inside of this galaxy which is possible to do. Well, not really possible. You can do like moonbeams, which aren't actually possible. Sunbeams, kind of possible, because they're like the little heat wave things. You know. And so he's just like, wait, but how do I use him? So your probably your weakest ability is probably called star blinding. It can only be called upon in the night. You were able to say star blinding, and it'll blind their eyes for about 5 seconds. Your strongest ability is probably like Blue Inferno, or maybe Red Giant. Red Giant is a weaker attack than Blue Inferno, but Red Giant has a more distance, so it can attack them from more of a distance, and well, like, it's more fatter. The attack is more fatter. Well, Blue Inferno is very, very skinny. That means it would only be able to pierce a little bit of their body. But that little bit could cost them their life. And he's just like, well, which one do I learn first? You're gonna learn star blinding. And next you are gonna learn moon beam. Which is probably your most useful attack so far, but other ones are pretty strong anyways. Actually, his strongest attack is, like, he hides this from him because it's a very, very dangerous attack. It's called Black Hole Disintegrate. It's kind of like the Black Hole quirk, what 13 has, and it kind of like sucks you in. It creates a full black hole, stronger than 13's obviously, because you can hold on to something. And also, it doesn't really disintegrate you. Kind of like pulls your body into 2 bits. And this is like the one what the most evilish gods have, evilish solar gods have. So Mercury tries to hide it from Deku, so he doesn't become the evil solar god. He only learns it. He only will teach it to him once he is older. Oh yeah, by the way, I'm probably gonna give up on trying to make 2 videos. I can't fit it in, so Deku just is like, okay. So at night, he would wake up in the middle of night and say, star blinding. And he like concentrates on one specific star to make the biggest, like, on the strongest star, while Mercury is watching over him on literally like using the planet Mercury as his eyes to see what he's doing. And he uses one star, the brightest star he could see, to make the strongest light he could, which comes down and then just could literally blind someone for about 20 seconds. That's a lot of seconds. Also, this move is very good against Shota. Ozaya. The Razorhead, because he has to blink to be able to stop his attack. And he has to close his eyes with this. So this is probably like, he's got the weakness. That move is the weakness against Shota, or Eraserhead. By the way, Shota is not Todoroki. Todoroki is Shoto, not Shota. So, Deku uses that ability, and he just blinds me, and he makes this big light. And so that's probably his only ability so far. And 2 days later, and 5 years later, well, actually, next day, he goes to Bakugo and says, to him, his quirk is solar, and he has to, like, it's hard to use his quirks because he has multiple different powers. He has, like, Sunbeam, he has, like, Blue Inferno, Red Giant, and I've only learned Star Blinding. I can't show you it at day because there's no stars out. Unless I can use the sun to make it. But that'll take a lot of work. So it's our brightest star right now. It'll probably take a lot of work to just brighten it up. By the way, this just brightens the stars and makes that Pacific area brighten so it just goes beaming down to attack you. And so, oh yeah. So I think we're gonna end the video here. So goodbye. Hope you have a good day or night, depending on what country you are. Goodbye, because I am running out of time. Bye.